my feel-good breakfast show.
This is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso. A diagnosis that shouldn't be taken lightly. We're talking about meningitis this morning. 083 9133728. That's the number that you can call us on. We're live with our health media expert here in our studio, Dr. Darren Green. Thank you so much for joining us. In fact, we're going to the lines right now. Mweletse, you are live. What's your question or comment?
Hi, guys.
Morning.
My boyfriend recently in September, October had TB meningitis. And I just wanted to know, like, how contagious is it? Because, like, we didn't have any protective gear or anything like that to, you know, prevent it. So I just want to know, is it contagious? Like, can I get it or expect it anytime soon?
Okay, sorry to hear that your boyfriend was sick, all the way from Mayfair there. What's the answer,
And a
doctor?
great question. So TB meningitis, you know, she mentions unprotected gear, referring, I think, to more of a sexual relationship there. No, TB meningitis is spread via droplet spread, just like all other TB. So when you're in contact with someone that has active tuberculosis, how it's spread is by sharing utensils, them coughing on you, you getting the sputum into your mouth, for example.
Sorry, doctor, to interrupt you. I understood from her that she visited him in a hospital and they didn't wear any masks, etc.
So definitely not that way. So protective gear would, in that case, refer to a mask when you visit her, and etc. So TB, the chances of contracting TB are basically when someone is not on treatment and they have active tuberculosis, both lung and TB meningitis, via droplet spread. So you'd also want to protect yourself of that. In this case, for her, for example, if her immune system is not compromised, in other words, if she's eating healthily, if she's sleeping enough, and her immune system is strong, then you won't develop the symptoms of tuberculosis.
Okay.
It's a disease of people who are immunocompromised, a bit run down, tired, malnourished, etc. So for her, I would recommend, obviously, a routine follow-up with a sputum check, for example, for lung TB. And then obviously, if she has any of the warning signs of TB meningitis, which are often neck stiffness, a little bit of visual disturbance with the headache and fever, then certainly visit a practitioner. But there's no prophylaxis that she needs to now take until she develops symptoms.
The symptoms, okay. Well, we're heading to more of your calls. 083 9133728. Celeste from Plattekloof, you're live. Good morning.
Morning, Ilana.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Dr. Green.
Good morning.
At Robin Button's mom here.
Morning.
I don't know if you remember Robin Button.
Morning. How can we help?
Yes, I was admitted to Colbrima Hospital in November with bacterial meningitis.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they had epidural and two lumbar punctures and epidural at the end. And I was prescribed with the tablet once discharged with Peneton, folic acid, and I'm now on Epilum CD300, right? Which I must take twice a day. Then I got the report here which says clinical details. Patient admitted with fever 40 degrees and meningitis. Initial scan did not show significant pathology. Now focal convulsion. And then the report again, CT scan without and with contrast, V4 is central. Above the 10 there is no midline shift, mass effect.
What she's asking is, will it reoccur? Will it come back? So you've had it, you're on treatment, you become better. Do you get it again? Thank you so much for your question.
Yes, sorry, it's a lot of detail to go through. But, you know, we have to consider what type of meningitis it is. And for us to make those comments, one would need to have the lumbar puncture results. Was it bacterial? Which bacteria? When they cultured the cerebrospinal fluid after the lumbar punctures? What exactly did they find? Or was it a viral meningitis?
Can it come back?
Sure, viral meningitis can reoccur at any stage of your life. And so can bacterial meningitis. They're different organisms that cause different types of bacteria. So if you've had one and you develop immunity against one virus, it doesn't mean you're not going to get another virus or another bacteria at a later stage.
Put us at ease, doctor. Moet ons nou bang wees? Do we have to rush to the doctor as my neck net bietjie seer is? This outbreak that they're scaring us about in the Western Cape, Wat moet ek doen?
So we diagnose viral meningitis absolutely every day. It's normally when you're immunocompromised. So children, small children, up to teenagers, and also the very old can get it. What we need to do is actually look at treating simple headaches and neck pain first. If you have associated fever, neck pain, and vomiting, it warrants a visit to the doctor, at least for an expert opinion on your clinical picture.
Thank you, Dr. Darren Green. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Hopefully we answered your questions so far. It's been an amazing show. Guys, over to you.
Yeah, ending it off on a medical note, thank you very much to Dr. Darren Green and indeed all of our guests that continue to make our show so special. We'll be doing it again tomorrow, of course.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's the midweek, man.
Hey!
One step closer to that weekend.
Indeed, so
Come
yeah.
in here, well done. Hello, allaying our fears. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. We'll be back to do it all over again tomorrow, and we connect with you on social media after this.
Awesome stuff.
Have a wonderful Tuesday. We love you, South Africa.
Too much.
Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow.
Go.